Hey guys, Lakenia here, and today I just want to give a quick shout out to Brown Eyes on a Budget. She won my giveaway on my last video, which was a Rumwee haul. She won a sticker, and it had sticker set with moon and stars on it, and they glow in the dark. She said she was very, very excited about it. She even did a little video about it, talking about how she won her first YouTube prize. So that was very exciting for me also. And I want to say welcome to the people that are from her channel and that are looking at my videos. Welcome, guys. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about County Line Orchard. It is an orchard over in Hobart, Indiana. So it's about a 30-minute, 40-minute ride. My job went and we took a bus. It was actually a public event. And we all went down and, overall, had a good time. So just a few things about it. You get a wristband. And the wristband represents, the colors represent what you end up doing. So this is the map and brochure. And so inside is the map. So, and actually I didn't really read it. And on the back they have about all the different apples. The apple that just screamed out to me was the Honeycrisp. So I ended up going for their $10 all access pass right there. So that one you got everything. Now I do regret buying that one because with the $7 pass, which gave you the pick, the tractor rides, and the corn maze, that was all I needed, but I didn't realize. So I'm like, oh, okay, well, it comes with a petting zoo and it comes with the Moochoo. So Moochoo, I'm thinking like, oh, it's like a kiddie train. And, of course, the people aren't telling me really what that is. And so I pay and my friend's like, look over there, that's the Moochoo. And it's a tractor that is leading about 5 little cart things shaped like cows. Moo. And I'm like, ooh, really? I don't think I'll be doing that. And me and my mom both paid for that, and we're like, never mind. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll just go to the petting zoo, right? Go on, get on the tractor ride. They take you around on these tractors, which have carts connected to it, big carts that holds a lot of people. And they take so many people at a time to different parts. So you go to 6 different areas on the tractor. First place we went to was the Jubilee Fuji Apple Orchard. I'm under the impression that you have to get off the tractor, at whatever stop it makes. But you didn't. You just ride it to wherever you want to go. So our original plan was to go to the maze first, because I'm like, oh, I've never really been in like an actual maze. So I'm like, oh, I want to do that. Go to the orchard by accident first. So now at this point we don't want to pick apples, and we don't want to have to carry those around in the maze for 30 minutes to an hour. But in the end we ended up going and picking the apples. So insert footage. After we pick the apples, wait on the bus, the tractor, and get on. At that point, we picked a lot. Like, my parents picked so many apples. They had 2 big bags of apples. My friend, his sister, they had picked whatever apples they were going to pick. They had bags of their own. And then I had some apples. I'm just like, okay, well, maybe later on I'll go to another field. And at this point, we just really want to go to the maze, the corn maze. So we take the tractor on and we finally make it to the corn maze. Along the way, there is the sunflower field. The sunflowers are $2 each. And we're like, no. The pumpkin field, and you know, there's people out there looking for little and big pumpkins, and we're like, no. And so we finally get to the corn maze, which also had a kitty maze, the soybean maze. So this, a little wrinkled up piece of paper, this is the corn maze. And then this is the soybean kid maze. Corn maze! Hey, say hi, guys.
Hi.
So, mind you, we get there and the guys tell us area 1 and 2 are flooded. They're pretty bad, so avoid those as much as possible. Like, oh yeah, okay, that shouldn't be a problem, right? Wrong. So we actually started off in 10. Started in 10. And somehow after we left 10, we started going, and we ended up in 1.
Entrance.
Number 1!
I mean,
So, we're here. Right? We're here. And then we ended up here. Mind you, we've never done this before. Don't know why we're like, oh, we got this. Mind you, the corn is as tall as we are. So you can't see ahead. And then in the end, we go from 1 to 2. So 2 is all the way over here.
Budding.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Alright. Oh, sweat in my eyes. Sweat in my eyes. Sweat in
Careful, Omar.
Watch all that water.
Watch out. It's slippery. So also here, and basically this whole path.
Hey, can you put this in the bottle, in the bag that's not with the apples? Oh. Ah! That wasn't a slip. Someone touched my ear and it was...
We made it to number 2.
Fuck!
I'm like, we went completely to the area that they told us to avoid. So we're like, this is horrible. So my friend is slipping. I mean, he's slipping on the mud because that's how slippery it is. And he's wearing good gym shoes. So we're like, he's just, I just want to get out of here. You know, it's no longer fun. So we finally make it back. We found the guides that were in there. And they're like, oh, just go that way. And then they helped us avoid, along the path were these puddles of water. Horrible. And so they kind of helped us get around that. And then we finally made it out. And we're like, okay. We were probably in there about 30 minutes. My parents, they went on the tractor with us and they just sat outside. They were like, we're not going in. We're like, okay. And she was like, I'm so glad I didn't go because that would have been a mess and muddy and it was hot. And my friends were like, how can you keep your jacket on? I'm like, to be honest, I'm afraid of bugs. Very afraid of bugs. So I'm like, I don't feel like getting bit on my arms and stuff. I had pants on. No. I'm staying covered as much as I can. So we go on, take the tractor back. At this point, we've skipped 2 fields of apples, and we're like, you know, everyone's kind of tired, kind of hot and tired. So go back to where they have the gift shop, and my friends and my mom, my dad, and me, we all get off, and they go in the shop, and I'm kind of like, you know, well, at this point, it's like after 11. And I'm like, I kind of want to get a few more different apples. Because the only ones I had gotten were the Jubilee Fuji. So I was like, okay, I want to go back. And at this point, my friends were like, I don't want to go back. And I'm like, oh. And who wants to do that alone? Like, I came here with people. I want to go with people. So my mom's like, I'll go with you. And I'm like, thanks, Mom. So she gets back on with me, We go to the second one, to the second orchard, and get there, and it's so disappointing. So disappointing. And it's empty. It's pretty barren. And I'm like, okay, well, let's look. So there's a Isle of Granny Smith. So we're like, okay, let's, look and see what we can find here. And it was like the only one around in that field. Empty. I mean, you could see the ones that were on the ground. They were like the rejects that people didn't want, and like the water puddles and stuff. But I'm like, great, because my husband loves them, and I really want to bring him some so that he can make a pie with. But that was a bust. So we're going around looking at some of the other trees and stuff, and we run across Myra Fuji apples. So these were green, similar to the Granny Smith apples. So I'm like, okay, we'll pick a few of these. He could probably work with this. And so my mom tried one, and they were tartar. So yeah, they were a lot similar to the Granny Smith. We also saw a tree of golden apples, and I got 2 of those, and I'm just like, just to try. So, like I said, the Honeycrisp is what I really wanted. And those were like across from where we were, but they were empty. In the end, went back, and at that point I was thinking, let's go to the last field. It was too late. It was like 12:30, and we had to leave at 1 on the bus. Went back and shopped around, got some fudge, some donuts, and my apples. The fudge was cheap. They let you taste it. If you only got the one little chunk, it was $3. If you wanted to get the pound, which is 2 of those chunks, it was $5. This is the box for the fudge. And no fudge for Berkeley. No fudge for Berkeley. This is what the fudge looks like. Nice big chunk for $3. So I got 2 of those. One for me, one for my husband. I got him a maple nut fudge, and I got the chocolate walnut fudge for myself. The donuts were $9, and so $9 for the dozen of these. They were very good, especially if you got them fresh. Overall, it was a good experience. The apple picking was the experience. I probably won't do it again because I'm just not an outside person. The apples cost $12 because they charge by the pound. I wasn't ready. So I paid almost $40, a lot more than I was hoping to spend. Didn't get to eat because I forgot. I think I was just excited about the whole experience and just kind of forgot to eat. So I was kind of sad about that because I really wanted to try their grill, get a nice burger. All that aside, the experience was good. Yes, the experience was very good, Berkeley. Very, very good, darling. Very good. A little pricey. And if you end up not wanting the apples, they had a bin that you could just dump them into. And then people that were shopping, they could just go in and get them a bag of apples. And the workers don't have to go out and pick the apples. So you're kind of doing their job for them. I do wish they did it a different way where you got like some of the apples for free. You know, like they gave you a certain pound of apples. And then they're like, okay, well at this point, you're over that. What is free. And you know, you can pay for the rest if you want. So, but no, I pay for everything. Well, that's all I have today. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe for more videos. I appreciate it. Looking for enough followers, and hoping to release more videos of different things, other hauls I'll be doing. Like, I'm a really big shopper, so more stuff will be coming. And if you want, you know, follow me. I have Instagram, finally. And Mr. Berkeley has his own Instagram. Mr. Berkeley got a haircut. He's so cute. So, yes, darling. Yes, you look gorgeous. I don't have Twitter. I don't think I'll ever have a Twitter. I'm just not into that, but I do have Facebook, so you can follow me there. So, hope you like this video, and me and Mr. Berkeley. We'll see you later.